Yo, what's up? This is King Vox, and today we're going to be talking about Necromancer. So, Necromancer has two subclasses, just like every other class in the game, really. I don't know why I brought that up, but you know, when I first started playing Guild, we're gonna start off like this. You know, when I first started playing Guild Wars, I started out as a thief, and I gladly played thief and SPVP for about a year and a half to 2 years before even stepping into the PvE aspect of Guild Wars 2. And after I got kind of like, you know, sick of playing SPVP, which is just purely PvP, I decided, you know, I needed to take a break and focus on some stuff in real life, which I did. And when I came back, my server was dead, so I decided to re-roll. I decided to like go to a different server, and what happened was when I tried to switch servers, because back in the day you couldn't even pay to switch servers. The only way to really switch servers were to delete all your characters and, you know, start over. So I did exactly that. I put all my stuff in the bank that I could. I sold everything off my thief, and I deleted my thief at about 60% on map completion. And back then 60% was a lot, because you need as well, you need a world versus world map as well, which was it wasn't too bad because I spent a lot of time in world v world, you know. But when I did it, I was like, well, what do I do now? Because I absolutely loved thief back then. Like I really loved it. Like I played it for like a year straight and didn't like choose any other classes and stuff like that. I didn't even care to. Let me see if I can pop this up right fast so we can go through another way. People will be pissed off, but look at these people. Oh my goodness, are they rushing in? Rush in, please rush in on anything. Please. Okay, never mind. Don't rush in on me. They trying to rush in. Okay, so what I'm saying is, you know, I was like, well, I don't want to do everything over, like, you know, as far as like map completion and stuff like that on the same class and everything. So I began my journey to find out, like, you know, what class I wanted to play. And at the time I had a friend that played Necromancer. I forget your name, but if you're watching this video, I definitely appreciate you. But this guy is the guy that kind of like woke me up. And not that I was asleep or anything, but like, you know, the term woke, okay? This guy played Necromancer. He only played Necromancer. He would get a lot of flack for it. Like, people would harass him all the time, and he never cared. He never paid any attention to them. And he taught me how to play Necromancer. I'm sorry I forgot your name, man. It's been years, bro. I haven't seen you in forever. Like, it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope reason to step two. Okay, anyway, this guy got me hooked on to Necromancer. You know, he went as a power necro back in the day when everyone was like, no, don't go power, we only have daggers, it's no good for PvP. This guy was like, no, you go in your shroud and you two-hit people. And sure enough, I went into my shroud and I was two-hitting people. And this was at level, like, I think 14 at the time in World v World, because it scales up. So you buy like a full green set for level 14 and you go into World v World and you do a crap load of damage. It's kind of like a twink situation. I'm not sure if you can still do that. I know people in new accounts, you can't do that because it requires level 60 or something like that to get in. But ever since then, I kind of like fell in love with the necro and its AoE. Like, look at this. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even care. Like, look at these people. These people are crazy. They step inside that and just freaking explode. Look at it. Look. Look at that. Look at that. They just explode. They don't know what to do. They're running from me, literally running. And I like, look at it. Just look at it. All you can do is just look at it. But I love this so much. So I'm going to talk about, you know, how when I came back to the game, like, so I recently took a break and I'm just now getting back to it. I played a game called Black Desert for a long time. I still play Black Desert. I still play World of Warcraft and stuff like that. I even play ESO, but I'm not far enough on ESO to give anyone any type of opinions or anything like that on there. But like, my main thing is, after playing Necro for so long now, I kind of wanted to play something else, but it's really hard to like play any other class once you've played Necro. Like, it's kind of like you get in this like thing. Oh, this person's wrecked. There's no way she's making it through. Fall. And she fell like I said she would. I'm sorry, girl, but you gotta go down. Put my wells in the doorway. You can see they tick for so much. These guys are trying to rush out right now, but we're not having it. I'm not letting them push out. They can sit right there. I'm gonna put my marks right here. My marks hit hard because I'm fully ascended. These guys' marks, I don't even care about these guys' marks. Look, I stepped all through all those stupid marks. They didn't do nothing to me. Like, whatever marks these guys are throwing, they got those baby marks, boy. I got those big boy marks, eh? And then my squad is like backing up, so I'm gonna go because these guys are gonna rush out of there soon. Because that's what they do. They wait till your team back up, and sometimes you gotta back up to let them out. But this is the reason why I fell in love with Necro, just because the massive AoE and the long range. Now, as you guys seen when I showed my other mains and stuff, it was a Guardian, a Dragon Hunter to be specific, because of the range. I just wanted to range, you know? And then I don't know why, but I kind of forgot that like how powerful that Necro range was, you know? It's because I played Reaper for so much, and now I don't have to kind of play Reaper anymore, you know? When Reaper came out, we all was like, all right, go Reaper, because you go inside Reaper and you become one of the tankiest, most fierce and overpowered melee in the game, literally. And it, like, you know, back in the day when they were like, you know, glass cannons, you don't want to, when a game first came out, everybody was playing glass cannon, everybody. Like, and then a bunker phase came where everybody was playing bunker. Well, even through the bunker stage, Necros were still able to run full berserker, which is glass cannon, right? And they were still a lot more survivable and tankier than just about any other class running Zerkers, or even some bunker classes, just for the pure amount of damage and leech that they did. Especially when Reaper came out, it became absolutely insane. And it looks like we're just backing off now. I guess we're gonna repair, but I don't think we have anything. I think they milked us all. So I was trying to switch classes, and it's so hard. Like, every class I play, they just miss things. Like, I feel like they're not complete, and I kind of feel sorry for people that play a lot of other classes. There's very few classes in this game or whatever that have, like, I would say a absolute full kit. Now, I would say one of those classes are Necromancer, maybe Guardian, because Guardian can get real nasty. They can have all sorts of like damage sustain builds. Ranger is another one of those classes that just feels like, well, when I say full, I'm gonna say that Guild Wars did do a really great job at a lot of the classes in the game. So a lot of the classes do have a full kit, right? But there's some classes that have so much stuff that when you main those classes and you try to main other classes, you're just like, oh, I can't really do it. And one of those classes are Engineer, another one is Ranger, and Necromancer. I feel like those three classes literally can do everything in the game really great. And I would say Guardian as well, but Guardian, like, although it has a lot of stuff, it feels very simple, and it feels weird that it has such low health for a heavy armor wearer. So I think that's what like pushes people off of Guardian a lot. But Guardians are definitely not a pushover. Like, they're low, they make up for the low health with a lot of other stuff like avoidance, blocking, and all that crazy stuff in their ages, which is really dope. It's just not my flavor. It's just not my favorite. I can't, like, they're having 20k health in full Zerkers. Like, as you can see right now, like, I'm full Zerker right now, literally full Zerker. Okay, so these things are not really Zerker. Actually, let me change this to Zerker, because I am running a Zerker build right now, but you can stay there. But as you can see, I'm full Zerker Ascendant, and it's really sick with it, Cuddy. I don't have a Shroud to hide behind and Scourge, but man, we make up for the lack of, you know, extra health from the Shroud with all of this life force. And people don't actually do damage to this life force, but with this life force we can do stuff like increase like barriers. So like boom, I hit C. If it would have hit somebody or whatever, oh, life force calls, okay, never mind, it fears people, my bad. Right here are with the barrier, 2000 barrier, so that kind of eats a hit every once in a while. It's really nice. It's really nice. And I usually use sand flare because, well, look, it barriers the hell out of other people. It didn't bury him because he's not in my what you call, but 4000 barrier and a 3k heal and a conversion. So oh, we're getting back into action, boys. We getting back into action. Let's go. Oh, they're running from us though. It's cool. It's cool. We should take this camp though. Necro is just like, it's just so complete. Like whoever designs this class in general just did an amazing job. Like, and I think it's the same guy that designs Thief too, because so like that's why Thief is so crazy. But I literally feel bad for some classes like Revenant, Renegade, stuff like that. Like, I feel like Renegade is okay, but I feel like it can be a lot more devastating, especially with the bow. I don't like bows that like fall off. Like, you know what I mean? Like the droopy attack. Like, you see when I attack with this staff, my hand, the little projectile goes straight. Like, it's a straight shooter. It goes wherever I shoot at. For short bows and stuff like that, especially like for the Revenant, I thought it was going to be a really great range feeling, but it doesn't feel like range because of that. So long story short, guys, I end up just coming back to Necro, and right now I am about to get fucking trained down. Oh shit, this is crazy. Okay, I cannot afford to be in this thing. Get off of me. I'm gonna try to come over here. If some people try to jump me, I might be able to get out of it. I might not. I don't have my ultimate yet because I haven't finished the thing. Oh shit, they're all coming. Okay. Come on with it. Oh my goodness, I'm stunned. I can't do anything. That's a damn. I just got stun trained down to the ground. Really, I should have just kept running. I don't know why I stopped. You get Superman complex when you're playing this class. You really do. You really do. When you play Necro, you get Superman complex because you can kind of shrug off so much damage. Like, I'm not even joking with you guys. You can shrug off so much damage, and you can dish out so much damage in a massive area that it just makes you feel like Superman. I'm not even joking with you guys. And not the punk Superman, you know, but probably the Superman that was in what was it called? Not Legion, or whatever the new DC movie was where they resurrected him. He came out and he headbutted the shit out of somebody. Oh, he headbutted the Amazon chick. Well, anyway, you guys kind of understand, get the gist of that. But yeah, so long story short, I can't get off of my Necromancer. And for your other Necromancer mains out there, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, and you know, I know somebody messaged me last night and they were like, why don't you play a class that takes skill, and told me that I, you know, only play the flavor of the month because I was in SPVP at the time. And a lot of people do that, but it kind of made me laugh because it's like I was with Necromancer when Necromancer was just plain old Necromancer, and even back then or whatever, we were strong. Like Necromancer has like this really bad reputation and stigma against it until now. Now people feel that it's absolutely completely broken. And I feel that, you know, it's as strong as it's always been, because Reaper was the strongest Scourge before, and Reaper is still strong. Matter of fact, if I went Reaper right now, I would two-shot people. The AoE explosion from the freaking frost damage right now is ridiculous. And the thing is, you're not going to really see a lot of people crying about it right now because everyone's playing, like, you know, the new toy. Everyone's gonna want to play the new specializations. We played Reaper for about a year or so, you know what I mean? So we don't really, you know, it's like we want to play something new now. So Scourge is that new thing for us. But I think once Scourge dies down a little bit, you guys are going to be even more pissed once you guys realize how strong Reaper is right now. Because Reaper did get a buff when Scourge came out. You know what I mean? And let me tell you guys, you can go look up some Reaper PvP videos within like the last month. Those guys are wrecking, one-shotting whole teams in open world and structured PvP. It's really not funny at all. And I ran into a Reaper when I was on some of the other classes that I was trying to main, you know, to try to get a range fixation or whatever, you know, because the staff doesn't necessarily feel like range, and that's one of the main reasons you kind of miss it. But then you realize that, you know, the staff is range, and it's ridiculous range. It is the range of the longest of a longbow, which is 1200 range, and they blow up for a crap load of damage. So I ain't hating. This is King Vox. If you want more videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm out.